Oh my, we're on day 5 of Defemember, and I'm looking at the prompt list, and it says snippet roll and woven flowers. Welcome to the messy junk room where we create whatever. Ooh, I've got lots of goodies for day 5 of Defemember. As I've said previously, this is put on by Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Hensel, and it is Defemember, your ephemera inspiration in December. But before we get into all this yumminess, let's look in our Advent calendar. This is by Art by Marlene. So we've had a stencil, peacock feather. We've had another flowery stencil. We've had words. And we're on day 5. Oh, another stencil. This looks like it's in a teapot or a teacup with flowers. Add that to the collection. I have fabric here, lace here, bits of pieces from 2 days ago. I have tea bags here. So I got scraps, I got lace, I got ribbons. Now I have made several of these paper snippet rolls, and I don't use them, and I'm not sure why. But these are bases, and I have several rolls of them. I should probably use them. That will be next year's challenge. And this, all of them have made out of this roll that keeps going and going. And it is a sticky, peel this back, and this is sticky. But I've never done a fabric snippet roll. I've seen one where Louisa used tea bags as her base. I'm not going to do that, I don't think. I have 2 signatures. I bring my journal. I want to make these a belly band. What I'm thinking is this will be cut in half. Will fabric stick on there, or should I be using glue? I guess I'm just gonna start. We'll kind of trim later, but this one's pretty long. Just cutting a piece off here and rip it. Not all to be the same. Kind of lift this up. I think I'm gonna have to put some glue on here. But let's get it down, and then we'll figure that out. Just candy stripe here. Do I want to put some lace on now? Ooh, yes. Look at that gold. No, I don't want two narrow ones beside each other. Then a piece of this. And then another piece there. Maybe this music. Oh my goodness. It should be going up and down, not sideways. That's all right. No need to fret. First, let's roughly cut this down. Just fill in some pieces. This is pretty. Now this is supposed to be grungy. Make sure we're grunging things up here. Maybe close to the edge, maybe. This, if I remember, this is going to be cut down the side. I wanted to add a piece of this because it's my first ever eco dye. Maybe go there. Don't you love this gold? Oh my god, it's so pretty. So pretty. Make sure I got the right side with the gold. Put that there. There, and then I thought we could do some pieces of this. Oops. Put that there like that. This is pretty. So I also have to think about the woven flowers. Don't forget to go to Louisa and Barbara's channel. That might be a good idea to bring. I like this. So this is down here. So if we put it up here. That one's there. So maybe we put that one there. Oh, This one's almost buried. Can't, oh, it's up there. So we'll put this piece maybe down here. This is a good way to use up all the itty bitty scraps. Yep, and then put this one right there. Any other little pieces? Oh, we could do this ruffle. I think I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and see what happens. I think I got everything down. This is what it looks like on the back. Crazy. Let's cut it. If I kind of just fold it in half a little bit, that could be my guide. Not too bad. And we flip it over. I'm going to leave some of this hanging, but some of it can be trimmed a little bit, I think. And then we'll add our poinsettias. No. Wonder if we take a piece of this big lace if that underneath I don't know. It's so pretty. Ooh, there's these. I only have 3. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this big one. Nope. Ooh, maybe. Wondering if we swap these 2 out. There, and then this one. Maybe something like that. Let's get the journal out. Okay, where would we put it? Possibility. see. It's got to go somewhere in the first signature. No, that's got a poinsettia on it. But we could put it here. Let's trim it down so it will fit better. And oh, that adds a lot of bulk. Take one of those out. Look how much bulk that adds. What if we got rid of that? It's kind of boring, isn't it? Okay, definitely this one for sure. It's got a lot on it already. Or this side. Maybe this side. And we'll snip off. I think I like that. We still have the woven flowers to do. I've glued this on. I inked around the sides just to grunge it up a little bit, and I used vintage photo because I don't know where the other one went, but that's okay. It did the job, grunging it up. I'm going to try doing what Barbara did. I went and I watched her video of how she did her flowers. Now for this, there's not a lot of red, so I was thinking more red fabric or even green fabric. What we need to do is we need to do 2 strips, one a little bit wider than the other, because we want to make 10 squares. If we take, say, this, again, how does Barbara do that? When she rips, everything comes out beautiful. That's better. I guess it matters which way you tear. We want a smaller strip. So I'm going to say about there. And then we need 5. So 1, because we want them to be pretty equal. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll take some off this. I'm going to do the same with this strip. These squares are going to be smaller, and we need 5 of those. We have our big ones and our small ones. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make these into circles. So I'm going to take them all and cut around, making circles. And I will be back in a jiffy. Now that one seems to be a little bigger than the rest. So what if we just doesn't have to be perfect. And maybe you know a better way. She laid them out. They were on top of each other. And now they have to be attached. And how we do that is we get some embroidery thread, and we're going to weave the thread in 2 separate lines. So let me find some thread. We've got our 10 circles, got the embroidery thread, but before we do the weaving of the thread, we need to grunge these up. And we can do that very easily. We're just going to grunge up. And as we do that, it also pulls the threads so they start to fray a little bit. At least it did for Barbara. There's one. I'm going to keep doing this, and then we'll be ready for the next part of these flowers. All grungied up. We lay them on top of each other. And then we put them like this. And the weaving part comes now. We need to do 2 lines. Make a knot. And then the challenge will be find a needle. Maybe this one. Now we have to try our very best to do a straight line. Which will be challenging. Okay, pull that through. Okay, but we don't want it in the center because we have to cut between those lines. Okay, start again. And this is supposed to make 2 flowers. I don't know if I have enough thread. Oops. Oh, my flowers. My circles are twisting. Oh. I love that in Ephemerember. You get brave to try new things. Whoops. Wait, come back. Okay, so far so good, I think. I don't know. I'll know soon enough. Okay, so that amount of thread was good. And then we'll just, whoops. Ah. So I don't think I knot this yet. We'll do it again, knot it, and this time we're gonna do a line above this line. So I'll bring in a little bit closer, and so this is the weaving. We gotta flatten these out a little bit because we're now going to cut in between. We pull this together. And we should have some type of flower. Barbara, what did I do wrong? Well, do get a flower, but I don't like this part. How did that happen? And she suggested not to pull it tight because it will lay flatter. But this is, I'm going to have to watch the video again. Maybe I did something with the weave. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. Where's the belly band? Is this a dud? I don't know. But this looks too grungy compared to this, so let's do something about that. Well, I'm just going to go for it. And we'll just wiggle it into place. Where I go down and up and down to connect it. Let's see. Well, this sure is grungy. So I even want this a little bit looser, I think. I'm going to use my hot glue gun for this. Not something I normally use. Whew. Put that there. Or here. That's really bulky if I do that, but it looks pretty, doesn't it? Well, let's make a knot. Tie it off. Because this is not working for me. I do want to pop a red. No. You know what? I'm going to see if I have any more of these. And then I'm thinking, I have my belly band. I have a woven flower. It doesn't have to be a belly band. I can cut it off and it can become, oh yes, forget. Put that in there like that. And then I added some gold bling. Got quite the mess to clean up. There, put that down in there. And a bit off there. there. Get the journal. Where's the journal? I would say I need some more practice with the weaving part, but it didn't turn out too bad, this one. And I do like this. One signature we'll put, I'm just thinking, might as well use my glue gun that I got out. I don't usually use a glue gun. Signature 2, I put the pocket on the right, so this can go on the left. Right here. I'm okay if some hang off. So I'll do right there, right there, for our belly band. There, that's the pocket. Actually, that's my favorite. And then this is cooled down, so I can cut this off. There we go. And then this is the belly band that looks a little crooked. I almost need more glue because that's really loose. Yep. I can see it. Except I need some over here. Uh-oh. This is a very thick paint. It's not even coming on me. I mean, the page. And it works differently on materials, too. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.